If you have Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is a look at the energies that could be around you for the month of July. Now, first of all, if you haven't already, go back and look at my overall July reading. Just to quickly recap, there is a big quantum jump coming for everybody that is going to bring a lot more stability, groundedness, maybe even money. There may also be somebody coming back around or some situation coming back around that has the possibility of dragging you down and you're being asked to keep your boundaries up. That is for everybody. But looking specifically at earth signs, 2 houses came out in my oracle draw. 9th house of international travel, people who are at a distance, but also higher learning, higher education, broadcast media and spirituality, philosophies. It also came out alongside the 12th house. Now that is the Pisces house of spirituality. It is the deep, deep subconscious mind, self-sabotage. It is escapism through drugs and alcohol. Can be even being hospitalized or imprisoned. So they're very interesting houses here for the month of July, earth signs. What I'm picking up is this seems to relate to philosophy and spirituality. So I'm going to read them together, but as I do, there might be some keywords that come out that really resonate with you for overseas people or overseas travel. So just bear that in mind. We'll have a look as the reading progresses. But there is something coming through that is going to be emotionally fulfilling. So I like that for our spirituality houses here. And again, with the quantum jump, there is something really enriching going to be happening for you to bring you along your life path. There are a few obstacles, however, and it is going to lead to a bit of internal conflict. But let's just focus on the emotional fulfillment. So it's going to be worth it. So this is saying there might be some subconscious fears that you are really going to have to address to get the most out of this month, or that you're going to have the opportunity to address these fears once and for all, the self-sabotage. And it's by taking a higher perspective, engaging your higher mind. And you've probably already been doing a lot of this, and this is the month where it's going to pay off. So let's pull some cards and see what else wants to come out for you about this 9th and 12th house. Spirituality. A few cards just popped out by mistake, and I don't believe in mistakes, so this is a very rich, full, interesting reading. So let's just remember that this seems to be about your spirituality, your spiritual growth, and maybe some areas that you have left of self-sabotage. But this is the month where you are going to get a big opportunity in this area. So look, it could be something international. It could be something related to somebody far away, or an international opportunity, or the opportunity to pack your bags and travel that might kind of ignite your fears. They might be, there's a combination there. Something's combined. But here is a message coming in to offer you this pentacle, and here it is, a very big pentacle. This is a practical opportunity for growth, stability, abundance. It is all happening, and look how quickly it's happening. The Chariot is racing in with this. Might feel like you're being pushed to an urgent decision here with some kind of offer that is quite triggering. And look how triggering it has been. Somebody ghosted you or pushed you out of something, made you feel expelled from a group, a workplace, a romance. There looks to be many people involved in this, and you might have felt these people are all talking about you behind your back even. So that's a lot of pain there with a group. It sort of feels like getting a cold shoulder. So that might be weighing heavily on your subconscious mind at the moment. And again, the moon is really the card of the 12th house. This is where you shove down everything that is too painful to deal with, and you try and pretend it's not there, and it colors your life without you realizing. It seeps out into the daylight in negative ways. And the moon, it's whatever's hidden from you, whatever you've hidden from yourself. And self-sabotage is definitely part of that. So remembering, this is your quantum jump month. This is when you are going to unlock a lot of personal power here, summoning power, instinct, intellect, control. So that is really addressing this 12th house stuff once and for all. So it looks to be something very official, a big opportunity that comes with a contract, a paperwork, commitment, a marriage proposal. This is something big. And here you are really feeling like this could be the devil. You're really caught up, wondering whether you're going to be sliding backwards into a toxic situation that was rife with pain, or whether this is now resolved and you can trust it. So remember, we did get emotionally fulfilling, internal conflict, and some obstacles. So there is a big sense of an ending here. And I'm really hoping for you, Earth signs, that it is the end of a miserable, difficult cycle and the beginning of a new one of resolving anything hidden, any self-sabotage here. You are getting the opportunity to end a cycle and walk away. Now, whether it is thanks to this opportunity or whether you have to turn this opportunity down, that will vary person to person. That's not really something for a big collective reading like this for all Earth signs. But let's have a look at energy to lean away from. We got the Queen of Wands. Now, when the Queen of Wands is acting badly, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's quite brittle, it's quite selfish energy, and it's quite high-handed and imperious as a defense mechanism. So that is energy to lean away from. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable this month when you are looking into everything, all of the hidden hurts, and bringing them out into the light to be dealt with. Don't be brittle and self-centered and arrogant. Now, the two cards that fell out, and that fell out on top of this card, as if to just emphasize it. We got the Queen of Wands again. So that's just a double warning that, and it could be a person, maybe it is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person that you are being urged to lean away from. But I'm more picking up that it is this sort of brash self-defense energy, because it's also coming in with this Hermit here. Hermit jumped out, and that is your temptation to just go back to being a solitary, in solitary confinement to work on your issues alone. That's not what you're supposed to be doing anymore. You may have done quite a bit of that. So now is the time to lean away from being a hermit. Don't retreat into your hermit crab shell. It is time to get out. So that is a very clear message. Double Queen of Wands. Lean away from that. Instead, lean towards, as I said, leaving your old self-sabotaging ways behind. What is the best way to do that? Best way to leave self-sabotaging behaviors and deep-seated fears. What is the best way to address them and leave them behind? Okay, they jumped out. The Empress. Now, this is the Queen of Queens. This is all of the queens. This is really knowing your worth and allowing everything to come to you and believing you're worthy of everything, of all good things. Letting them flow through to you. Just attract. You don't have to hustle. You don't have to try. But do evaluate and see if what is coming towards you, all these offers, are they worthy of you, the Empress, regardless of your gender? Because this is my wild card energy where anything can happen. So go with it. If there is some really out there kind of opportunity to step into new territory, to behave in a way that you might never have behaved before, to be more open and like adventurous. The ninth house is a very adventurous house. It is the Sagittarian house. So you might be being called to step outside of your limiting beliefs and step outside of your comfort zone and embrace this wild card as the Empress you are. So I hope that helps you, Earth signs. It might be a bit of a tricky month. There might be obstacles. It is going to trigger you potentially, but there is a lot of emotional fulfillment at the end of it and a fresh cycle if you can get past these fears. So work on them, air them out. Don't keep them locked away. Don't be in denial. That's your message for July. So I hope that helps. If you'd like a personal reading, email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.